Greetings. My name is Judas. I'm the son of Simon Iscariot. I was born in a small town just south of Jerusalem. My parents were good people, proud people. See, in Jewish history, Judas was a proud name. Maybe you've heard of Judas Maccabeus. It was much like your American George Washington, real war hero. I ruined the name. I imagine you don't hear of many parents naming their children Judas anymore. I also imagine I can guess what you're all thinking. Why? Why did I do it? Why did I betray Jesus? It's a complicated answer, but I'll try to explain. See, in your Bible, the disciple John called me a liar and a thief from the very beginning. And I suppose he was right. But I tell you now, when Jesus asked me to follow him, I had every intention to turn my life around, to leave my past behind me. It just went horrifically wrong. See, I think back on it, and Jesus, he asked me to be the treasurer, the master of coin. I mean, Matthew was one of those filthy tax collectors, but Jesus wanted me to do it. Even now, I think he might have actually believed me. He actually thought that I was trustworthy, that I could turn myself around. I was such a hypocrite. I remember we were at the home of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. And all at once, Mary produced this beautiful, expensive bottle of perfume. And I saw it immediately. Whoa! Oh, why don't we sell that? And we could give the coin to the poor. I could have cared less about the poor. I wanted the money. I wanted that money. And you know what Jesus said? Leave her alone. Back off. Stop bothering her. And that just made me so angry. I felt so slighted. I decided in that moment I was going to fix him. I was going to fix Jesus. So that night I went to the chief priests. And I asked them, what would they be willing to give me to turn in the man I followed? What would they be willing to pay to betray Jesus? I found out that night that my price was 30 pieces of lousy silver. You all know the rest. And now the name of Judas is an object lesson of what not to do every year at Easter. And that's not even the worst of it. I've had 2,000 years to think of it, and I have had my regrets, but the thing I regret most, it wasn't the betrayal. It was my life didn't need to end the way it did. What I know now is if I had but asked, even after everything, Jesus would have forgiven me. I didn't have to end that way. Now, some of you here today may feel like you've made mistakes, you've strayed from the path, that you've gone too far, and let me tell you, Jesus can forgive you. Jesus can fix you. He can get you back on your path. But if there's one thing that you take from what I say, know this. Never listen to the devil. He is the father of all lies.